It's a day of remembrance for our country as we remember and honor all those brave men and women who died while defending our nation and our freedoms. News 2's Jordan Ponzio shares one Marine story who fought in Vietnam.
Memorial Day is a time to remember every fallen hero. After all this time, Sergeant Gil Lerma says he remembers everything from Vietnam. To this day, Gil Lerma still has a hard time speaking about his memories from Vietnam. Following the commencement of Operation Rolling Thunder in 1965, President Johnson deployed the first U.S. ground troops to the Vietnam War. More than 58,000 American soldiers died in Vietnam. Sergeant Lerma joined the Marine Corps in 1968, not knowing he'd end up in the war zone. He was 18 when he was deployed. He still reflects on those unimaginable experiences to this day.
Sometimes you carry that over for a while. Once you leave there, you carry it over in your regular life. And I lost a lot of friends over there. There were times when I was there and you may have heard the expression that you can smell death in the air. You can. I experienced that more than once.
Lerma keeps a journal filled with the names, rifle numbers, and serial numbers of every person he worked with in the war. He goes through the names, pointing out who's still around and who didn't make it back. He says he can't count how many deaths he witnessed.
One time we went out with a full platoon. We came back, which was 14 times 4, which is what, 60 some odd people. We came back with maybe 20.
This Memorial Day, he's remembering a few of those names. Is there a name that's repeating in your head?
Yes, there is. And he was a good friend of mine. His name was Sonny Lowe. L-O-W-E. And another one, Patton. Patton was from Schenectady, New York. Sonny was from Virginia, I believe. I lost both of those friends, and it was very hard. I still think about him.
Lerma says he saw too much and lost too many. The hardest part was the realization when you made it out and your friend didn't.
You don't think about these things when they happen. You think about it afterwards. You know, Jesus Christ, I didn't realize that this happened, and that's when it hits you. And I saw many of my guys, myself included, break down and cry. It happens.
After months of living in terror and a lifetime of remembering it, Lerma says Memorial Day is not just fun outside. It's about remembering who gave you this freedom. He says the real heroes are the ones who made the ultimate sacrifice.
The heroes are the ones that didn't come back. So I remember them. A lot of sacrifice went on over there. Freedom's not free, and the reason you're enjoying today is because of the people that gave their sacrifice for this country so you can have what you have today.
This Memorial Day, take a minute to remember the fallen or visit the Louisiana National Cemetery to pay your respects. Jordan Ponzio, WBRZ News 2.